So there, guys, welcome back to Towns with Charon and Velerious. Hello, Velerious.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Unpaused. Right, let's get cracking, Velerious. Are we going to do our secret plan and send someone down into the ghost room?
Well, before we do, I need to have a word with you about Alfred and Fred.
Albert.
Well
done.
Thanks.
Good Jakes.
Jakes.
Albert Velerious. Velerious got an email from, was it New Wang?
Mr. Wu Nang Tang or something.
Wu Nu Mang.
Wu Nu Mang.
And it just says, I need to talk to you about Albert.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all it says.
Message me back.
The weirdest spam ever.
And it's like, do I message you back? He hasn't asked for anything. He just said, I want to speak to you about Albert.
I said, like, get a new email address, just sign up for a new one somewhere, and just send him a message saying, I need to talk to you about Albert.
I need to speak to all of you about Albert. What were we going to do? Send the person down there and then lure out a ghost and do it one by one over the next 14 episodes.
Yeah.
Until all the ghosts dead.
How are we going to do this? What was the plan?
We sent someone
Let a
down.
ghost out?
Yeah, we sent someone down in front of the stairs, then open the door so a ghost will run out and attack him, and lock the door straight afterwards.
So let's put a control point.
Yeah.
Okay, over here. I'm dying.
Preferably without yawning.
I've been at work like since 6:30.
But you'll make me yawn, and then the yawns will never stop.
What group was he in? Group 7? That seems legit.
Yeah.
So, patrol group. So I had a patrol point for group 7. Like there.
Yeah. Well, you could do it in front of the stairs, can't you?
Well, it's there.
Well, okay then, it's there now. It's very close. We only want one ghost to come out. This is the main thing that's going to be hard.
Then let's find them. She's asleep.
I'm asleep.
I'm
asleep. I'm asleep. Be sleep. Be sleep. I'm asleep. Be sleep. Be sleep.
Brilliant.
Put the timer on.
So, do you want to tell people about your wonderful time in Tabletop Simulator?
My wonderful time in Tabletop Simulator, where I downloaded a shell that could answer questions.
Yeah.
And when I put it down there, it said, press here to receive answer. And I pressed
like
it,
a magic
and
8-ball.
Yeah. And I pressed it, and nothing happened. Now, of course, at the time, me and you were drunk on a mumble, just chatting about bullshit, really. And I was like, maybe it needs me to type in a question and then it will answer. Not realising that Tabletop Simulator has a global chat and a normal chat for your table. And it doesn't switch you to the table chat when you launch the game and go into a table.
Nope.
It keeps you on global chat. So obviously, this shell was answering me in normal chat, just not in a...
Yeah, but you couldn't see it because you were tabbed into global chat, which is like IRC. It's like, you know, like when you play World of Warcraft and it's like global chat.
So hoping to type something...
So thousands of people in there.
Hoping to type something, I basically thought, what is the stupidest thing that I could type? And ask this stupid shell. So I typed, am I gay? ? And pressed enter. And then suddenly, someone messaged and put yes. Then there was another one that put yes. There's another one that put indeed. And there was loads of people answering if I was gay or not. And I was like, oh dear. This appears to be global chat. And then all of the global people now know that I've asked, am I gay?
It was classic. Just
Hopefully-
literally asked 1,000 people if he was gay.
Hopefully-
Most of them said yes.
Hopefully it will bring more people to the channel. What's the knight doing? What
You should have done that. When they all said yes, you should have put, okay, subscribe to the Dirtfast.
Okay, subscribe to my channel. The knight was like blowing it down there. Like, where are you going, son?
Dun dun dun!
Get ready to play again.
Peaky for the people who are on headphones.
Come on. Oh my god, ghost, please.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do you think they can move anymore? Should we move one more forward? Maybe they can't.
Oh.
Go through the fucking door.
He's
Go through
wibbling.
the fucking door. Come on,
He's
wibble
wibbling.
through.
She's gonna go get something to eat in a minute.
Oh god, come on.
She's fucking wibbling. Let's move her along. Move along, please. No!
Oh,
he's come out. Yeah, but now the knight's gonna fucking do him.
Oh, all the townies did because they're all coming down there to gather stuff. No, townies.
Shit.
Oh, goddamn. Did anyone die?
No.
Thank fuck. Dirt, these guys.
Oh my god, one of them just fell asleep. Oh no, he's gone.
These guys. Why gotta go through door?
That was a shit plan.
Let's
we should
have probably closed everything off first. I completely forgot these guys would want to do this. Well, it wasn't a shit plan. It was just the fact that the town's coding is shit.
Yeah. As always, defeated by the retardation.
We can't really change it unless we put hauling at the very, very
bottom.
Well. No, we can't change it. We can't do anything with it, Sharon. We can't do anything with it, Sharon. Don't give anything away, Sharon. In front of Craig Song, Sharon. Can't do anything with it.
Okay, we can't do anything with it, apparently.
There you go. We can't do anything with it.
Did
Craig
I?
on us.
I did.
You did.
Did I do them all?
Yeah. We need to stop them doing whatchamacallit,
shit.
hauling. Put hauling as the lowest priority, so they'll never haul again.
No, they'll still do it. That's the problem. You can't fucking
Win.
Yeah, you can't win.
You can't win. You can lose at Towns. The game of Towns, no one wins.
It's like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
It's like if you play Towns, you will die.
Exactly.
That is fact.
It is indeed fact.
Ugh.
But if you play Bounds, you'll always win.
Bounds. I do like Bounds. It's such
Bounds.
a great game.
The sister location of Towns. In which you play as small bears making a city.
Really?
Yeah.
And you occasionally get the mask of the human. That, turns you into a person.
That's the most annoying thing. It makes you hungry and tired all the time. Where when you're a bear, you don't have to eat as much because you kind of just devour an entire cow and then off you go. But obviously they don't have towns as well because they're bears, so they have bounds.
Let's see.
Yeah,
it seems perfectly legit.
They shop at boundaries,
so
they just piss out of boundaries.
Who released this game? Was it Digital Homicide?
Yeah, it was Digital Homicide. Digital Homicide, the best game creators.
Is it literally just another variant of Wyatt Earp?
It is indeed. You were a bear shooting at fish that come up to you through a Wild West town street, and you basically have to shoot them. They're actually bringing out a second one already as well, which is a top-down version of it. Nothing has been changed. There's no new story or anything, but it's top-down now. So
sounds perfectly legit.
And they're selling it for $6.99.
$6.99
for the original game and $6.99 extra for the second.
Shut up and take my money.
There's also a third one coming out, but no one likes that one because it's 2D. It's good.
It sounds great. It's just Wyatt Earp with the controls reversed.
And 2D. Yeah, you have to be walking 2D in front of it. And one-man stick punch. That's always a good one.
One-man stick punch.
Yeah. Basically, you play as a stick man, but if someone hits you with one punch, you die.
I see.
Yeah. And unfortunately, you can't punch anyone else.
Wow.
You're only allowed to kick. But your guy is in a wheelchair, so...
Wow, it's a bit...
it's a bit hard, really. Bit racist in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So, the ghost level...
the ghost level.
The ghost level. It's kind of like the water level in Tomb Raider.
Yeah. The water level in Tomb Raider?
Where you have to run at the pillar. And it takes you Hogwarts, and at Hogwarts you go in the water.
The fuck?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Trippy motherfucker.
Do you not remember it?
That's not even a thing.
It is. In the pool in Lara's house, you run at the pillar. It is the third pillar at the right, and it takes you to Hogwarts.
It doesn't
there
take you
from
to
Hogwarts, you go
Hogwarts.
into the water, and you enter the secret
You had
underwater
to go
lair.
into the hedge maze, pull the lever, and then make it back into the house and under the door.
I don't think that's true at all, mate. There's
Pretty
no
sure.
wizards in that at all.
I'm also pretty sure it was Tomb Raider 2.
It was Lara Croft Tomb Raider. It was... it was Tomb Raider 2, right? The Hogwarts crossover.
Really?
The Hogwarts years.
You're a wizard, Lara.
Yes, and then she learned how to kill Dementors.
Dementors.
With her magnums.
With twin pistols.
Yes.
Twin wands.
Twin
Dual
wands.
wielding wands.
That shoot out bullets.
One's Ash, one's Willow.
One's Harry, one's Hermione.
She can cast two Wingardium Leviosa at the same time.
Yeah, you always thought the wizards should probably do that, to be honest. I mean, if you wanted to go in the proper route of it, it's like that One Piece episode where Zoro tends Hogwarts and uses Santo Yu with the wands. 3 wands at once.
It reminds me of that episode of Dragon Ball Z where they went to Hogwarts.
Is that the one where they went to Hogwarts and found the entire cast of High School Musical had taken over Hogwarts and they were all dancing down the hallways about how amazing life is?
You're a wizard, you're a wizard.
Oh, it was the one with the Game of Thrones soundtrack over the top. I see, yeah, I remember that one.
Game of Hogwarts.
Game of Hogwarts.
Fucking
Everyone dies in the Game of Hogwarts, Harry. Even your parents. No!
You're not a Slytherin, John, you're a bastard.
But yeah, no, there's some things that we remember in life, such as, Dragon Ball Z Crossing of Hogwarts was very memorable. But to be honest, my absolute favourite, Sharon, was the time when Bob's Burgers crossed over Hogwarts.
Why?
Because everything crosses over with Hogwarts at some point. Magic is everywhere.
Magic the Hogwarts thing.
Yeah. Like, did you know that Hogwarts was not the first official, like, wizard stuff? Everyone always mistakes that. It's actually Magic Roundabout, which was about some wizards that went onto a roundabout and discovered magical powers. It was really good, to be honest. There was one, do you remember, what was he called? Zebedee or something? The bouncing wizard. It was really good. Like, he had a perpetual bouncing spell on him, so he could bounce everywhere.
Zebediah Malfoy, I think his name was.
Yeah, that was it. Zebediah Malfoy.
Malfoy.
There was another one, Dylan.
Dylan Malfoy.
Dylan.
They were all Malfoys.
Why are they all Malfoys?
Because it was the Malfoy roundabout.
No, it wasn't. It was the Potter roundabout. He gets Potter in. But yeah, no, the Magic Roundabout obviously came first. Do you remember any shows before that? Maybe that I've been confused with? Maybe there was another magic show before that came first? Maybe?
I can predate you by many years, Valerious.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
I can bring up Mr. Magica.
Mr. Magica, yeah, I remember him. He
remember
he eventually became Albus Dumbledore, didn't he?
Yeah.
He led on throughout the series. He
eventually
became Albus Dumbledore. That was him when he was younger.
If you guys don't know who Mr. Magica is, well, let's face it, anyone who claims he do is lying.
I know him so very well.
Go Google him.
He lives down the road.
It was a legit British show.
At number 13.
And before him, there was Weasel, who was basically just some sort of drunken hippie in a shed.
Sorry, but that's not got magic in the title, buddy. We're doing magic.
Well, no, but he was a wizard.
You've ruined the immersion now.
Why?
Because Mr. Magica is Albus Dumbledore.
Well, yeah. And Weasel was Professor Snape.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
Weasel had nothing to do with it.
Weasel Snape.
Weasel evolved into cat and dog. Everyone knows that.
Wow.
That's what happened. The weasel was cut out because it wasn't funny.
Weasels are blatantly funnier than cats or dogs.
But it wasn't funny in the context of having a cat. So they were like, what else can we put with a cat that's quite funny?
Weasel.
Hey, you see this picture of this kitten fighting a dog? Brilliant. Cat and dog.
Cat Weasel. Cat dog.
Dog
Weasel.
And then after that,
Weasel dog.
Weasel went on to make his own show called Weasel and Baboon or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because Cat Weasel was cut out.
It was called I Am Weasel.
Yeah, I Am Weasel. So Cat and Weasel kind of had a falling out. They left, Cat went to work with Cat and Dog, and Weasel went off to go become, I Am Weasel.
Weasel went off to become a Pokemon. He had to change his name to Weedle.
No. He did the I Am Weasel first. Then he went on to Pokemon.
Iron Weasel.
Yeah, I Am Weasel. Because after doing Pokemon, he thought it was his big break, and then they brought out another 150 different Pokemon, and no one gave a shit anymore. So unfortunately, it ruined his career. Immensely ruined it.
It was a minor spell in Dungeons and Dragons as well. Big Biz Angry Weasel.
Yeah. It's been around as Weasel. It's been a lot of things. But he's one of these actors that you won't ever kind of see again. He does voices now and coins his own names and things like that, It's quite clever.
I think I saw him last on the X Factor.
I did. Weaselton.
Weaselton.
Weasel McWeaselton, that was him. He was in the auditions. He sung a great rendition of God Give Our Weasels.
God Save the Weasel.
That was the one. God Save the Weasel. God Save the Weasels. And
Simon, so patriotic. Simon, stand for the Weasel song, please.
And Simon Cowell, if I remember, was sat there and he was like, he couldn't even carry a tune if it was in a bucket, mate.
No, it was,
something like that.
That was brilliant. Where'd you steal that from?
GC Live. When Matt Pat was saying the exact same thing. Did a shit accent with it, trying to be like Simon Cowell, but it was a really funny joke.
I'm pretty sure Simon Cowell was moved to tears by the Weasel song.
No, that's where he fell down. That's why no one knows about him.
But he had this great sub-story about his weasel grandpa.
He did, but unfortunately,
dying of weasel cancer.
But it was the one time that he was up against the one-legged cancerous AIDS dog. And, I mean, when you saw it limping onto the stage, it just melted everyone's heart, and they were like, oh, God.
With a flamethrower.
It wins. No, the owner had a flamethrower. She said she burns it whenever it doesn't listen. That's why it had 3 legs missing.
So,
burn them off.
That was the Weasel story.
Well, actually, it all started back with Cat and Weasel.
It all started in 1972.
It all started with Harry Potter. Oh, God. But as we know, the original Harry Potter was just Elvis Presley.
It's only a matter of time till there's a Weasel simulator on Steam.
Weasel Simulator.
Released by Digital Weasels.
Digital Weasels. Which will ironically be the Weasel from Cat and Weasel.
Started his own game dev studio. This is getting worse.
He's going around everywhere. He's trying his hardest, but unfortunately he can't compete with the success that was Cat and Dog.
Right. Shall I
have some Wish Wellingtons.
Lock all these doors.
No, let's not do this.
Okay.
This seems like a stupid plan anyway.
Well, it was just an experiment.
Yeah, it was an experiment, but I seem to think it's a stupid plan now.
What we could do is just keep an eye in the next siege.
Oh yeah, I seem to remember what we were doing now. We were checking the health, weren't we?
Yeah, that was the plan. We weren't just sacrificing her to the ghost of Weasel's past.
I did just think of something though.
Was it a weasel?
You never took her out of the fucking guard thing, so she's still a guard.
Yeah, but she isn't guarded down there anymore. I can convert her back.
Her
Just like, there you go.
But yeah, the shows we have watched when we were younger. Like, do you remember Thomas the Tank Engine, The Drug Years?
No.
When Thomas started taking a lot of ecstasy and heroin. He just injected it into his funnel.
Straight into his funnel.
Slowly just became maddened by lust and everything that it came off with the spin-off. Thomas the
Thomas the Tank. Henry suffering from crack addiction and bricking himself into a tunnel.
Yeah, he did that because he freaked out. And Thomas was like, you need to come out of there.
He thought there were bugs on his skin.
So then obviously, Thomas being the very first Transformer, transformed into a tank.
Oh no,
Weasel. That's where
the Weasel, surely.
Well, the Weasel was piloting him. The Weasel was inside Thomas,
like a
driving
Gundam.
him. Yeah.
Thomas the Gundam. That would be such a much better show.
Unfortunately, due to time issues, they did have to cut out all of the Weasel-related parts, which means that's why you don't know Weasel, but he was in there. Go look back. It was Thomas the Tank, episode 42. It was the special editions that was only available on the disc, wasn't it? Number 3.
Okay.
Number 3 discs, because you had like quadruple fucking discs back there, didn't you? And yeah, there's a tiny little clip where you can see the Weasel's tail sticking out the back of the tank. And obviously they never explained why this Weasel tail was there, but no one would know. It's just a few frames.
It's just a still image.
Yeah.
Like, speaking of real things that were in real movies, just for a moment.
Ignore the bullshit that's happened.
Have we mentioned before that bit in Teen Wolf where there's the guy jacking off in the audience at the end?
Yeah.
That's so random.
It was a very cold day and he'd been sat out there for like weeks. That was actually the Weasel.
No,
that was the Weasel actor. He was actually he was just trying his hand at being in a film with werewolves.
Bob Weasel. He's been an extra in a lot of films. So he was in Harry Potter. He was one of the Weasleys. Thank you. I'm here all week.
Oh my god! And finally, we come full circle back to Harry Potter again.
There we go. There we go. That's how you do it, son. Oh, that was glorious. We've been paused. I didn't even notice. I was too busy making the most epic Weasel joke that's ever been made.
Weasel jokes
in the history of YouTube.
Oh, it's just some evil badgers.
It does look a bit like that badger is sucking off that snatching wolf. He's got his legs like wide open, like teabagging him.
Little do you know that badger's actually the Weasel.
I think the badgers in this look a little bit like the badger from Bodger and Badger.
Bodger and Badger.
Yeah, which featured a weasel. No.
Once again, though,
it's just Weasel in a badger outfit. They just painted a weasel black and white.
Once again, it was not fantastic. So unfortunately, Badger had to go and do some seedy stuff in a show called The Wind in the Willows, if you know what I mean. Oh, Wind in the Willows. He played Badger. Oh, you should have seen it. Oh, it was filth.
Now then,
pure filth.
Oh no, we didn't forget.
Weasley.
These guys are going to have to go the long way round.
Yeah, they're going to have to travel and get hungry halfway and then die. Like the snatching wolf. Look at him. Ugh, so hungry. If only I could leap fences. In a single bound.
Oh man, they're going to have to go all the way around. Now, if we dig out...
oh my god. They'll break the fence, I bet, yeah.
No, I mean, we could fence it off.
Or, hey, if you dig out or put a wall there...
They'll have to run into the sea.
No, put a wall there that only has one space in between. You can funnel them. Yeah. Put some fucking traps there.
Well, that was the idea. I was saying, if we wall off Derpsville, we can just like have a tube of traps.
A tube.
Yeah, a trap tube.
A tube.
And we'll have a locked door so the towners can get out.
Not many know about the tubes. The tubes, making an appearance in many movies.
No, I can't think of any movies that involve tubes.
They were in a video game. I have tubes in my brain.
Tube Simulator. Oh yeah, they were in Aliens Colonial Marines.
Yes, they were. Because you had tubes in your brain.
There was that guy who was a robot.
With tubes in his brain.
With weasels in his
Bishley.
brain. Bishley
and Bashley.
That's his name.
Came from the hit TV series Bishers and Bashers.
Bishers and Bashers.
Unfortunately, they were going up against Bangers and Mash.
Was he related to our friend Perry Bishmas?
He was indeed.
Who will be making
That's
his
where
appearance
Bisher came from.
In a couple of months.
That's where Bisher came from. Unfortunately, Basher is now in federal incarceration for
sounds
bashing
like
people.
Basher sounds like Dodger's little brother.
No, he basically he bashed people quite badly. He's now in a federal prison.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a bit of a basher, to be honest. But it's okay, because...
What did he bash, like? Did he bash some bishops?
No, he were hate crimes, I believe.
Wow!
It's very serious. I don't know why you're joking about this. Bishop and Basher was very serious. Bishop obviously became Perry Bishmas, and then legally cutting out the third name that was actually in Bishop and Basher at the time. Bosher.
Wow.
Bosher, they didn't really want in the show. He was just kind of there.
It was a bit racist.
Yeah. So they cut him out of the show.
Oh my god, they're going to attack the Pinky Merchant. They've stolen all his
that
shit.
Pinky Merchant, I ain't got no food, buddy.
He never gets attacked. He like walks through like sieges without getting robbed by thieves or badgers.
Or Bishers and Bashers.
Weasels. Anything like that.
Measles and Peasels.
Measles.
So, what other people do you know that have been in Rare Sharon?
I don't know anymore. That's
Don't
it.
know what? Are you sure?
You've drained me of hilarious weasel-based puns.
Well, that was just the weasel, mate. What happened to the baboon? Oh no, he was Harambe. Oh no. I am Weasel.
I wonder what this Pinky Merchant's going to have.
Fortunately, Harambe was not a baboon.
No, it was a gorilla.
Fact. You heard it here first. We have disbanded the balloons.
Disbanded the balloons.
Yes. The baboon balloon.
Oh man, he's got nothing.
No, it never does. That's the reason why he didn't get
Shall
attacked.
I sell him the green hat of the hawk?
Okay. That's the reason why he didn't get attacked, do you remember?
Because he ain't got anything worth nicking.
He ain't got food.
Oh.
Evil badgers want food. Everyone
All
knows
they
that.
ever wanted was some food.
Like the evil weasels. They just want to take over the world.
To play a little daughter. That's all they want, Velerious. That's all they really want in life.
I'll tell you one thing, though.
They just need to increase their APM. That's their motivation.
Badger was proper pissed off after Winning the Willows fell through and he wasn't given a part in, what's that fucking thing called now? There's this fucking another farmyard thing that's really gay. Animals of Farming Wood.
Wow. That is pretty gay. Holy shit.
Oh, it's so odd. We shouldn't use the gay word.
Animals of Farming Wood.
Yeah, do you remember it?
Yes.
It used to be like...
really shit.
It used to be like, oh no, the oil is coming.
I fucking hated that.
Fucking loved it.
Fucking... Oh, God.
I watched it a
Our
lot.
sister always wanted to watch it.
I watched it a lot.
It was really
I'm
annoying.
not even going to like say that I didn't watch it a lot. Then again, I also watched fucking Tweenies a lot. Now, I hate myself for watching Tweenies.
Fucking Tweenies.
I've grown up with so much self-loathing
that
over
orange
Tweenies.
one was a right bell end.
Yeah, but we all spent our time saying which ones were bell ends. That was the worst thing. I still like how we've got the Mask of the Beast shed. Just came into my head then as we were just staring at it. The Mask of the Beast shed with fucking one row of blue flowers next to it. It's got 3 Masks of the Beast in it.
3 Mask of the Beast. We might even have more somewhere.
Is it locked as well?
Oh yeah, it's locked.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty locked, mate.
You sure?
Yeah. No, locked.
Oh. I see.
No one's getting in there. Those Mask of the Beasts are on lockdown.
Yeah, the kids shows, to be honest, like Teletubbies, Thomas Tank Engine, Tweenies.
Remember the Riddlers?
Do you remember Charlie Chalk?
Remember Wizardora?
Charlie Chalk. That one's a really old one now.
Yeah.
What was that one with Flapjack? And...
Flapjack?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A pirate.
It was a pirate.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It was something stupid, like, the Incredible Misadventures of Flapjack the Pirate, or something like that. It was like, back then they used to make the names really long.
I don't know that one.
So, like, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Yeah, I
so
that.
Every single fucking name had to be super long instead of just Tweenies.
Like,
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Dr. Zipbag's Transylvanian Pet Shop. That was cool.
Yeah. All the names had to be super long for some reason.
Yeah, there was a sort of period, weren't there, where they did that a lot.
And they were just like, we're going to make this name at least 3 syllables longer. We ain't getting paid for name size here, buddy.
No, they are getting paid for name size. That's why it's longer.
Oh.
We'll call it...
Did we lose some barrels?
Dr. Snuffleupagus. No, I think... Oh, I don't know, maybe.
I think the...
maybe Thieves' Tour Snatching Wolves took it at some point.
Oh no, Snatching Wolves takes animals. It's the badgers that take the barrels.
Do they?
I'm fairly sure they do. Oh no, Thieves. Maybe it's just Thieves. I thought badgers took barrels as well. Maybe it's just Thieves.
Bad is about Thieves takes gravestones, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, he just takes random shit, doesn't he?
Random shit.
Yeah, like gravestones.
Whatever you got. He's like the rag and bone man.
Yeah.
Just comes around, just takes shit.
Just comes along the
Bring
street.
out your dead.
Ringing the bell. Bring out your dead. Make sure he's still got his golden villains and watches on.
Fucking Alphalos just throwing half of the offer out there. I'm not dead. Yes, he is. Then don't listen to him.
Yes, he is, and half that fucking watch as well. No, don't take me watch.
He'll be stone dead in a moment. Classic.
You shut the fuck up, mate, or I'm going to stab you again.
Brilliant.
I need
Right,
the hospital.
I'm pausing Derpsville Velerious because I'm about to break out into another coughing fit.
Okay.
So we're going to leave it there. If you want to say bye-bye to everybody,
Goodbye, everybody.
we'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.